The following recording was shared by an ambulance worker from Asia. The situation began after something strange happened inside the ambulance while they were responding to a call. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary at first. However, the man you see sitting in the back of the ambulance was apparently not actually there. Many people speculated that it may have been a strange reflection of someone else inside the ambulance, but the worker clearly denied that. Some believe it could have been the spirit of a patient who had not made it to the hospital on one of the previous nights. Could that be the case? Or is something else going on here? An employee at a mall stated that he was just about to close up for the night when something really odd occurred. It was not the first time that something inexplicable had happened there, which is why he started documenting the incident.
Ya me iba a subir por mis cosas, ya salí. De hecho ya apagué estas luces, nada más dejé las de la sala si me están tocando la puerta. Este es el baño que está aquí abajo del cine, el familiar. Y ¿quién eres? Tú no perteneces aquí. Creo que puta madre. Voy a agarrar esta cosa y voy a poner el celular fijo para que no vayan a pensar que hay cortes de cámara o algo, porque quiero hacer algo. Quiero hacer algo. Quiero ahí está.
He places his card right in front of the bathroom to make sure to document anything that could be hiding in the family bathroom.
Quiero que vean que no hay nadie. Voy a prender el flash. Aquí estoy yo. Voy a dejar esto en su lugar y vámonos mejor. No sé qué ando haciendo estas cosas porque si el momento que me están espantando mejor debería
He placed his card right in front of the bathroom to make sure he could document anything that might be hiding inside, but nothing seemed to be in there, which made the whole situation even stranger. Did a poltergeist open that door and move the handle? Or was somebody hiding in the bathroom that we simply could not see on camera? Angel was recording inside a supposedly haunted building, hoping to capture anything unusual. The lower basement area has been used as a candy store for quite some time, and that is where the following incident took place.
I literally was about to say I'm the only one down. Please tell me. Yes, I'm recording. Isai! Oh my god. I swear I just heard someone step over here. Like, Isai! Isai! What? Oh my god. Isai! Yes. Please come down here.
What's wrong?
Thank goodness, because I was like, I'm the only one dead. And look at the piece of candy on the floor.
It just fell down?
I was over here. I was like, oh, I'm the only one, like, I'm down here by my... And I, like, the piece of candy.
What the hell? And so this...
And then when I was, like, gonna, like, call you, I thought, like, someone stepped behind me. And I was like, oh, like, I thought you were down here.
No, I was definitely up there.
You were up there because I remember seeing your foot. So then I was like, oh my god, I'm like, what is happening? And then like the candy mine thing started doing the thing again. Wait, there's 2 pieces of candy.
There's 2.
Wait a minute.
Something appeared to throw 2 pieces of candy, and it seems almost certain that no human was responsible. Since the building is hundreds of years old, Angel believes that something attached to the place may have been throwing them. Could that really be possible? Now we are taking another look at Jose, who I shared recently after he had a pretty spooky encounter with a woman at the gravesite of her son. This time around, he's parked between fares, trying to save up enough money to surprise his son with a brand new PS5 for his upcoming birthday. He's sitting alone in the car, recording himself and talking about the gift, when something strange shows up on camera.
Viaje, que me caiga un pasaje. Hoy voy a trabajar hasta las 6 de la mañana. El huerco cumple años en una semana. Güey, ¿sí vieron? Ah, ya me cayó viaje. ¿Qué pedo? Se me hace que fue el aire. Qué raro, nunca me había pasado eso. Se abrió muy lenta la puerta y se cerró de golpe. Bueno, sí, les decía que el huerco cumple años en una semana y me está pidiendo el ¿cómo se llama el Xbox? El último, el 5, el Play 5. Y está carito, la verdad sí está medio caro. Pero pues lo que pide el huerco. Ya saben cómo son los hijos, hay que darles lo que quieren también en un día importante como pues lo de su cumpleaños, ¿no? ¿Saben cómo me siento? Siento como una sensación, una vibra extraña. No sé si han sentido así como cuando están en un lugar que dicen, ya me quiero ir. Alerta, ya vete de aquí. O cuando estás con alguien que dices, me tengo que quitar de esta persona porque va a pasar algo. Así siento ahorita. Y no por lo de la ventana. O sea, sí estuvo raro, pero como que tengo esa... No sé, como que esa sensación ahorita. Ojalá y no sea una señal de que ya mejor me vaya a mi casa. Porque como estoy trabajando de noche... pues hay muchos accidentes y todo. Pero bueno, trataré de no pensar en eso. Les decía que sí, ahorita el Play 5 ya está bien caro. O sea, la neta está súper caro todo eso. Y tengo que chingarle, tengo que trabajar pues ahora sí que duro, ¿verdad? Gracias. ¿Escucharon? Güey, dijeron gracias. Y la puerta se abrió y se cerró sola. Ah, chinga. A lo mejor ella llevaba pasaje. Con razón me sentía bien extraño, güey. Se los juro que justo ahorita en esos momentos, como que me sentí un poco libre, como liberado. Ay, güey, no haya sido que me llevé a un ser de otro mundo o algo. Ay, la puerta está cerrada. No mames, tiene el seguro la puerta. Ay, no, ¿saben qué? Mejor yo ya me voy a descansar.
Without warning, the passenger door swings open on its own, then slams hard like someone climbed in. Jose immediately felt something was off. Seconds later, the door opens again and a faint voice says "thank you" before it shuts a second time. He turns around to check the back seat, confused and trying to make sense of what just happened. The door is still locked. According to Jose, He thinks he may have picked up a passenger that wasn't exactly alive. A man named Brandon was sent to work on a house after the electrician originally hired for the job abruptly walked away without giving an explanation. When Brandon arrived, he began recording as he inspected the property and looked through the interior. Then, something unexpected happened.
Went out to this job. The general contractor had an electrician, but he did quit for some reason. Apparently there was some damage down here. They have all the walls open up for us. There's a lot of knob of tubes, so I don't really know what the other electrician did. Yeah, there's quite a bit still. The bathroom, everything's just hanging out. It looks like he did this bedroom, did a little rewire. There's some damage up in the attic too. So he did some rewiring up there, which is nice. A lot easier for us. So there's this pancake light. This wraps back into the living room. So it's one big circle. I gotta go downstairs and check the panel. Make sure everything's off and he did everything right. So kitchen looks pretty good. They didn't really tell me where to go. Oh, that's the back door. It's the pantry. Jeez Louise. So this also is all open up for us right here. They have some bad wiring that we had to take care of. That can't be exposed like that. Let's head downstairs. Okay, there is a lot of water. Should tell the customer about that. Some exposed wire here too. Okay, so let's go take a look at the panel over here. Looks pretty good. Newer panel, okay. They got some... What the is that? Dude, hello? Hello? Oh, hell no!
He's down in the basement when footsteps echo above him. Then the door slams hard. He cuts the recording immediately, clearly shaken. No one else was supposed to be on site that day. He was the only worker scheduled, and he found the building completely empty. Brandon admits he has no idea what he actually caught on camera that day. He mentions he's got more work scheduled at the property in the coming weeks, so there's definitely a chance we might see a follow-up. For now, though, you can make up your own mind about what's really going on in that house. This dashcam footage begins like any late-night drive on a deserted highway before dawn. The road stretches out empty. No cars are visible anywhere, and everything seems perfectly normal. But just seconds later, something strange and unsettling appears on camera. Watch closely. A solitary figure in white clothing appears at the roadside, miles from any town or landmark. The driver hits the brakes, his mind racing to explain the sight before him. The surrounding landscape is empty. No parked cars, no buildings. Nothing that would explain a pedestrian wandering this stretch of highway so late at night. Once he drives past, he glances back through the rear window, probably making sure he actually saw what he thought he saw, and that his eyes weren't playing tricks on him. To this day, nobody's been able to figure out who she was. A security guard in Nicaragua named Miguel picked up a late-night shift at an old elementary school just outside Managua on March 24, 2025. The place had been sitting empty for more than a year, but there was still equipment inside worth protecting. So Miguel was brought in to keep watch and also look after 4 stray dogs that lived on the grounds. The history of the site, though, made the job a lot harder to stomach. The site served as a Civil War battleground long before the school was built, where many soldiers met a fiery death. During one quiet patrol shift, Miguel saw something deeply unsettling through a classroom window. Take a look. He took a picture, and when he reviewed it later, he saw a pale, ghostly face watching him from a broken section of the wall. Rattled but refusing to quit, Miguel decided to start filming during his rounds. Before long, his camera picked up even stranger things. Take a look.
Por aquí inicio porque por acá me queda cerca la torre de control. Si veo algo o me pasa algo acá, yo salgo corriendo a mi torre de control y ahí me enllavo. Pero como les seguía diciendo, este lugar es un poco sano, probablemente se vaya a abrir. ¿Ves? Ahí está, sabía yo. Siempre a esta hora se abre. Entonces, ¿qué es eso que se escucha? ¿Qué es eso que se escucha? Bueno. Hola, 100 puta. Hola, 100 puta.
Doors swing open by themselves and shadowy figures drift through empty hallways. Then things escalate. A dark figure suddenly lunges at him from above. Later, he hears a chair scraping along the ground, somewhere behind his back.
La última aula que revisen el rondín, como pueden ver, pues está un poco descuidada porque aquí han guardado las cosas que el colegio antes usaba. Me escuché algo, pero no sé qué fue. Bueno, fue la 100 puta. Uy, fue la 100 puta. No joda. Ojalá que lo haya grabado.
The lights started flashing on and off, and right after, something slammed hard against the glass of a window next to him.
Está mudo del asustado que estoy. Ahora mira cuando yo me alejo. Mira, ¿ya viste? Mira. Ahora mira cuando me acerco. Mira. Nada. Nada, ahora mira ahorita que es que estoy tartamudeando.
Whatever was haunting that school continued to manifest in Miguel's recordings, leaving him increasingly terrified by what he was witnessing. A security guard working the overnight shift at a private building posted this clip online. She and a few co-workers were monitoring the cameras when one of the feeds started showing something moving outside that didn't look right. She grabbed her phone and filmed the monitor directly, and what you're about to see is hard to brush off.
No, it's just the nerves. It passed right through you.
It already disappeared.
Here it comes. See, go out there.
Go out there to record it.
It could be seen here.
You see, go out to record it.
Go out. Go out, man.
Go out.
I say it's a spotlight.
From where, Pablo? It makes no sense, Pablo. It makes no sense, Pablo. A spotlight doesn't move like that.
Look. It's gone.
No, Pablo, that's not a spotlight. It's gone. Look, I think that's it.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Look, take the phone. I'm tired now. Look, it's coming. It's getting closer now. The phone. I'm tired now. Got close to him.
Oh.
He got close to him.
Oh, take it away.
Wait, how do I take it away?
It's with him. Wait to see what it does. You see, it's following him. It wasn't already hurting a while ago.
This is one of those clips that feels legitimate the moment you watch it. There's no obvious jump cut, no freeze frame, nothing hinting at editing software. The only real question left is whether they're misinterpreting what's on that screen. But judging by how everyone reacts, that explanation doesn't hold up. Strange and disturbing footage has surfaced online, shared by a woman named Loye Ramirez. Loye has a strong interest in the spiritual world, and as someone who's fascinated by the paranormal, she decided one night to visit a cemetery with a few of her friends to see what they might encounter or capture on camera during their exploration.
Bueno, para los que están en transmisión en vivo, chéquense, nosotros estamos casi a la mitad.
Mira,
Pues miren, ahí está, ahí se ven, ahí se ven. Miren, está el niño, miren. Miren el niño, miren el niño.
¿Una niña o
Es
qué?
una niña. No, es un niño, trae como una bermuda café.
Pasó.
Pasó caminando. ¿Ya lo vieron?
Vámonos para allá mejor.
Vamos para allá.
Vamos para allá mejor con el recorrido.
Sí, vamos para allá.
Ok.
Porque ahí...
¿Saben cuál es el problema? Que aquella es la salida, o sea que si yo me quiero... ¡Ay, Dios mío! O sea que si yo quiero correr hacia la salida, pues, ¿cómo te explico? Ay, no, pero eso sí es un... Güey, cállate a la verga, sí es un niño, ¿no? Güey, no me dejen. Güey, si ese niño no está vivo, me voy a cagar, güey. Que claramente hay un niño ahí, pues, pero por favor dime que es un niño vivo. Ok. Ay, no, espérenme.
While streaming live from the graveyard late at night, she and her group are completely confused and disturbed when they spot a child wandering around freely in the middle of the night, playing and moving about casually, as if nothing is unusual. The video initially seems ordinary, but after reviewing the recording closely, they discovered something deeply unsettling.
Güey, quiero que se chequen este pedo. Estuve revisando un montón el video. Es el único que he revisado. Ahorita voy a subir todo el video completo allá al canal de YouTube. Pero chéquense este asunto. Yo, ese niño, estoy segura de que es un niño vivo. O sea, tú lo ves y tiene su bermudita café, su suétercito azul, sus tenis blancos, ¿no? Y tiene toda la forma de ser un niño vivo, porque así se ve un niño vivo en la noche, de lejos, ¿verdad? Ahí, bueno, seguían con el borlote de que el niño y que a dónde se fue el niño y que no sé qué. Pero hay una cosa que noté después de mucho ver el video. Ahí otra vez se ve como que se está asomando el morrito y es el mismo niño, mira, saluda y todo, una monada de criatura. Ahí, esa sombra, esa imagen ya no es ese mismo niño. Y lo más mamón, ese niño no camina, ese niño como que se desvanece. O sea, aparte de los movimientos esos muy curiosos que hace, güey, ese movimiento, ¿qué pedo?
So, what exactly did the team capture in the graveyard that night? Was it really some kind of shadow figure? Or could it have simply been a living person? Whatever the explanation may be, something about this recording just doesn't feel right. This disturbing security footage shows the backyard of a home, recorded just minutes past 3 in the morning. Everything sits motionless in the darkness, a pool illuminated in the frame, the yard completely still and quiet. Then, out of nowhere, something very strange begins to happen. Out of the shadows, a strange and eerie pale figure starts to appear, slowly making its way across the dark yard, steadily moving toward the edge of the pool. What happens next is especially odd and quite unsettling. When it reaches the water, the figure leans forward and slides its arms along the pool's edge, then drops its head down low, almost like it's trying to look into the water or peer beneath the surface to see what might be lurking there. And this is where it gets even stranger. After holding that position for a few seconds, the pale figure turns around, walks back the way it came, and seems to just vanish into thin air, disappearing completely without a trace. Now, of course, there's always the possibility that this silhouette could just be a person, perhaps someone struggling with mental health issues or confusion. But even if that's the case, it doesn't make it any less terrifying or downright creepy to watch, whether it's actually a ghostly entity or not. The person who originally filmed this is unknown, but according to the story that came with it, the video was shot late at night near a cemetery, while someone was sitting in their car, getting ready to drive off. The street is completely empty at that hour, when suddenly, a small dark figure appears standing right next to a parked car. Look carefully, and you'll notice something very small beside the vehicle, motionless yet resembling a tiny person or similarly diminutive figure. There's not much else known about where this clip came from or what happened after, but it's still strange to watch, and if you have any theories about what was actually caught on camera that night, go ahead and drop them in the comments. A woman says she's been living through something no one should have to deal with, and the footage we're about to see might actually back up her story. According to her, the house she's staying in is genuinely haunted, and one night she finally reached her breaking point. Then the entity tormenting her manifested so powerfully that without video evidence, no one would believe it happened.
Stuff in the kitchen, in the bedroom, I don't know what to do. Oh my god, the water just turned on. I'll call you right back. Oh my god, go away! Leave us alone! Oh my god. Philip, come in here!
This is the moment that really stands out. She asks to be left alone, and right after that, the entire kitchen just erupts into chaos in less than a second. The footage runs clean with no cuts, and you can hear her pet freaking out in the background. Those little details are what make this clip feel a lot more real than most of what we see online.
Oh my god, go away! Leave us alone! Oh my god.
After starting a new security position, a woman relocated with her family to a different house, but within days, things began taking a frightening turn. The woman, who uses the username DSFamily online, says her daughter became so frightened she refused to sleep alone in her new bedroom. At first, DS thought her daughter was just upset about moving to an unfamiliar place, but then the little girl started talking about a scary woman watching her. Curiously, DS herself began noticing strange woman-shaped shadows at her workplace, an old office building she guarded during her shifts.
Elle a des grandes dents. Oui. Il a les cheveux, la dame, elle sourit.
Elle sourit? Ça te fait peur?
Oui. Elle reste toujours sur le plafond et me regarde.
Elle te regarde et ça te fait peur?
Oui.
D'accord, mon cœur, elle va partir. Elle va partir, la dame.
DS hoped it was just her child's imagination running wild, but moments later something happened that made her wonder if her daughter might be telling the truth. The bedroom door eased open by itself, and DS's daughter claimed to see a woman staring at her.
Oui, je te crois, ma fille.
When DS checked, she found nobody there. After this incident, the strange events became more frequent and intense. A few nights later, while DS was filming a live video for her social media followers, something truly disturbing occurred.
Un truc dans les mains. Et là, c'est la chambre de mon fils, je vais aller vite. Voilà. Ça va mieux là déjà. Je vais dingue. Est-ce que vous entendez les pas juste?
A dark shape appeared briefly on camera, but when DS flipped the light switch, it vanished completely, leading her and her viewers to suspect that whatever this entity is, it's behind all the frightening activity terrorizing DS and her family. Followers believe DS's home is haunted by the spirit of a woman who died inside the property.